Sagittarius, welcome to your tarot card reading today. Let's talk about your Sag and let's see what's next. Let's see what's coming in your direction, what you can expect next, what's coming towards you. Let's talk about you and see what is coming in your direction. We have by the book, we have to the sea, and we have breathe. All right, this frustration. Well, we have 7, 11, and 29. Okay. So talk about 7, 11, 11, 7, 7, 11. This is someone who feels like you're doing everything right, but you're not getting where you want to go. You're following the rules. You're moral. You're ethical. You don't give in to temptation. You do things right, and yet you're not getting what you want here. Okay. Let's see what they want to say about that. Maybe you're going to get what you want. Let's talk about it, and let's see what's next. Spirit guides. Whoa, maybe so, maybe so. We have the Page of Pentacles and the Chariot. That's what's next. How's it going to make you feel? How you're going to feel in the strength energy here. Okay. And how should you move forward? How do Spirit guides recommend you move forward? With the Knight of Cups here. All right, on the bottom of the deck is the Two of Swords. Blockage, crossroads. What's up with my cards? What's feeling blocked or crossroads? Hermit, you have a decision to make. Crossroads could be feeling blocked and trying to find out where that blockage is or removing that blockage. So Page of Pentacles and the Chariot is what's next. The Page of Pentacles is an offer, right? It's an offer. It's an opportunity, something being presented. It might be something where you have to move, but it looks like it's something that's going to make you happy. What is this? Manifestation too, right? The Page of Pentacles can also represent manifestation. The Hanged Man, the Five of Wands, the Two of Cups. You stand out, okay? You definitely stand out. So you may have felt, or you may have, I was gonna say, what the hell? Let's just rephrase that. Let's just ignore, I had a brain fart. You may have felt like things weren't progressing, like things weren't going, like things weren't happening, but they were, they are, and that's what you're about to find out. You're definitely standing out. I feel like you've been making some sacrifices, or maybe you've been trying to find ways to make your self. Whatever you've been doing is working, but you don't feel like it's working. And what's next is the work being recognized, baby, right? This is someone offering you a job. You stand out from the competition. This is someone offering you the contract. You're better than the rest. This is, you know, someone offering, if this is love, this is someone offering you, asking you out. You're better than, you know, the competition. You stand out. There's an element where you stand out here. So it has not been in vain. And that's what's next, is understanding that, Sag. You're going to feel, well, the strength. You're going to feel, let's find out. How you going to feel? Because you're going to feel the strength. A little kitty cat here. High Priestess is in reverse. You're going to feel like your intuition was wrong. Or you didn't listen to your intuition. Or maybe trust. Okay. You're going to feel seen. You're going to feel happy. The Ten of Cups is here. With the High Priestess in reverse, it's one of two things. Either your intuition was wrong, or you were not listening to your intuition. Whichever one it was, you're going to know. So you're going to feel seen. You're going to feel heard. You're going to feel like, finally, like I'm being recognized. Finally, my hard work is coming through. Finally, I'm getting what I deserve here. You're going to feel in control, I'm going to say, with this energy, Sag. You're going to feel like it was worth it. Okay? Now your actions to take, or how they want you to move forward, is the Knight of Cups. All right, what does that mean, baby? What does that mean? Let's understand. What's the Knight of Cups here? Oh, did I put on? Okay, I didn't check. I've done that before. I just realized I didn't check. What if I'm wearing the Capricorn sweater or my Cancer sweater or something? I just wanted to make sure. Oh, I didn't check. I must have checked. Anyway, actions to take are the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Page of Cups is in reverse, and there's the Six of Swords. To leave the past in the past. The Page of Cups in reverse is like, it's to leave the past in the past. It's to continue to follow your heart. It tells me there could still be some challenges. There could still be some barriers, right? And when you get what you want, like let's say, you're an NHL player, you got drafted into the NHL. Well, the work's not done. Actually, kind of technically, the work's just beginning. Let's say this is a job, right? The work's not done. You got a lot you got to do now. So there's an element of really leaving the past in the past and knowing it wasn't in vain. Yeah, there were challenges. Yeah, there were barriers. Yeah, there are going to be more challenges and there's going to be more barriers. But continue to move forward following your heart. If it's love, continue to move forward dating, getting out there. You're going to find the right person. If it's career or business, don't give up on your dreams or your goals or your aspirations because of past challenges and barriers. You're almost there. That's what's next for you. And how they want you to move forward is to continue on this path. Don't let the insecurities, the delays, or the barriers of the past be projected into your present. Continue to follow your heart here. Continue to follow your inner compass here, Sag, and you're heading in the right direction. Okay, is there something I'm missing? I kind of feel like there is. Okay, they're pointing me here. What's the Hermit and the Two of Swords? What am I missing there then? What's that? What am I not saying? What am I missing, or what are you highlighting? The Tower's in reverse. Oh. You avoided a Tower moment. Okay. Whatever it was that didn't work out. So let's say this was a job, you got rejected for a job, you thought it was the best job ever. No. You avoided a Tower moment here, Sag. They want you to see that. If this was love and you were really into somebody and they rejected you, they didn't want a relationship, they played you, that was, you avoided like a serious Tower moment. So whatever that element was in the past, that was God's protection. You are being protected from a very negative, I'm hearing evil, what the fuck? Evil situation with somebody. Remember, evil is a perspective, but it could just be someone who doesn't have morals. That was for your protection. They want you to know that. They want you to really meditate and dig deep on that to see that. Because this is now the right opportunity. This is now the right time. That was not it, Sag. So just be aware of that. Just know that. I don't think there was anything you were doing that was creating a blockage. I think it just wasn't the right opportunity for you. All right. That's what's next. So let's grab some oracles. Let's see what they want to say, and we'll do a potential outcome. We'll see where this is 30 days after you get this opportunity. So then, what does Sagittarius need to surrender to here? What does Sag need to surrender to here? Defensiveness. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. So to communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out, and then offer a clear, non-defensive response. All right, spirit animal message for Sagittarius. Spirit animal message. This is endurance. Yeah, the badger, my favorite spirit animal. I love them. Whatever you seek, your tenacity and your faith will pay off. Know that no matter what the temporary outer conditions, you will manifest your desires in the time that is best for you. Alright, I don't know why I did that, but this is literally saying what the cards have been saying. I do want to grab the career advice for those of you where this might revolve around career goals, something material. What's the career advice for Sag here? What's the career advice? And then we'll get back into your outcome. Expression. You need work that lets you express your creative self. You could do well at writing, blogging, or a career in communication. You know what I remember? Such a weird memory. Whenever I watched Wheel of Fortune as a kid, and they always had like student weeks and all these people, they always majored in communications. And I remember being a kid and being like, why is everyone always majoring in communications? Because it's important. Okay, let's do it. Let's get to it. Let's get your potential outcome. Now, when I say potential, there's always free will. You're going to make the decisions you're going to make. And when I say outcome, let's see where you are. Like I said, 30 days from when you get this offer, this opportunity, this manifestation. The sun's in reverse. Well, shit, that's not the card we want in reverse. What's after that sun? What we got here? The Knight of Swords. Okay. There's your disappointment, your anger, your resentment, your frustration. All right. The Empress. I did not pick my deck up upside down, okay? I didn't pick my deck up upside down, okay? The Empress is in reverse. Two more. The Star. She's upright. Hello, Star. Hello, Moon. Okay. Who read that book to their kids when they were little? All right. 10 of Wands. There's the Eight of Pentacles. You're working hard. Letting go of what? King of Swords, a criticism. All right, let's see what's going on here. There's an element where, I don't know if you're stressed, I don't know if you're burdened. I don't know, Sag. We're going to have to clarify this. What is this? Let's start with this. The Sun is in reverse, the Knight of Swords, and the Empress is in reverse. What is this? Something is not the Devil. It's the past. There's the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. It's the past. What? You're wondering if it's going to be like the past. Whoever, like if it's a boss, okay. You're worried that whatever it was that happened in the past is going to happen again. If it's love, right, you're worried that maybe they're a liar, cheater, stealer. If it's career, friendship, and it's another way, you're just worried that they're going to screw you over, that the foundations aren't strong. You're actually really worried that someone doesn't see your value, your worth, and you're worried about that. Okay. So then, did something happen to make Sag worry about that? Why is Sagittarius worried about that a month from now? Something happened to make them worried about that? What is that? You understand? This person here, yes. This person has, I think there's a critical energy here. There's the Emperor and the Empress energy. So we're either talking about a love relationship or like a very powerful couple, like a business partnership, or like the CEO and the Vice President. There's you guys aren't 100% on the same page. You don't like how this person's treating you. What are they doing that Sag doesn't like? Because the Empress is in reverse. What exactly is it that Sag is not liking here? There's something that you're not so sure about, Sag. If this is gonna get you what you want. The Six of Cups and the Star. Okay. You're starting, there's the Tower, and there's the Ace of Cups. There's the Six of Swords. You're wondering if this is going to get you where you want to go. The Ace of Pentacles. You're not sure. There's a rift or a disagreement, a little critical energy where, you know, you're sitting in a meeting and you're giving your opinion and they completely ignore your opinion, ignore what you said, and just pretended you didn't even speak, and you're just like, come out here, hello, hello. So there's an element where you feel ignored, you feel like you're not really being valued and appreciated the way that you should be. And you're wondering if it's going to get you where you want to go. So what's the Ten of Wands there? Is that boundaries? Is that stress? What's the Ten of Wands there? You know, if it's a relationship, are you compatible, right? Can you get... You're gonna invest in it though, even though you don't know what's gonna happen. You're uncertain, but you're still going to invest in this without knowing. You're going to move forward without knowing. You're going to take a chance, you're going to take a risk here. That you see value and you see opportunity, but you just don't like, I think it's maybe the way they speak to you, maybe something specific that they said to you, maybe it was a criticism, but it wasn't constructive. There's something that this person has said that's made you question it, right? Whether it's love, business, friendship, I think it's either love or career, but you're going to move forward, and you're going to move forward with strong boundaries, and you're just going to see how it goes, but you are a little bit concerned. But the Three of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands is there, so you feel that with effort, you're going to get what you want, but it's not going to be smooth sailing. Maybe you got a boss who's, you know, you're a woman, he's a man, he's sexist, he's born in the 40s. Well, I don't know, I think the sexist people might have been born before that, but whatever. He's sexist and he's, you know, you got some chauvinistic pig comments coming or something. That's just one person, so it might be annoying that you got to deal with that, but it's not the whole office or it's not the whole career, and you're going to keep going because it will get you where you want to go. But there's just this element where this is it's not perfect. Okay, so what you've decided is it's worth it. It might not be perfect, but it is worth it because eventually you think it's going to bring you to where you want to be. You know, if it's a relationship, this person might have a serious flaw. Maybe there's really bad at communicating, but you do feel with effort, with consistent effort together, you can work through that. You can communicate, right? So there's that element where you don't like something here, but you feel with the effort you guys can make this happen and accomplish your goals. And you're definitely moving forward with a little bit of boundary energy and a little bit of stress energy with the Ten of Wands, but you're confident that it's going to yield results for you, Sag. That's what I got. That's what's up. That's what you can expect next. So Sagittarius, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I do hope it resonated with you. And let's close it off today. Oh yeah, I haven't mentioned in a few readings, but I am still open for personal readings, guys. If you want one, the link is in the description box, but it's also pinned in the comment section. All right, Sag. Let's close it off with your yes or no question today. Yes or no? What's the answer for Sag? Oh, maybe. All right, maybe, baby. Call me maybe. All right, I wish you guys the best of luck. Until the next time.